Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Realm. And we are in the worst possible place that we could be. Someone has been on and they've stolen everything. Everything is gone. So I loaded in. There was a chest here that said stand under yellow block and mine for surprise. Now I didn't stand under it because I'm not an idiot. My anvil fell down. So they've given me my anvil back. They've even, look, all of this was water. All of that was water. They've covered it up completely. Now, they also were looking for my secret chest, but they have not found it. My ender chest is hidden, and they could not find it. So I'm going to keep that hidden there. Now, they also left this book, and now in the book, it says, missing your things, look behind where the fire stings. I hate riddles. I don't know how to do them. But the fire, I'm guessing, means the lava. But apparently I'm wrong, because I can't get behind there. But I don't know who it is, and I don't know why. But in the last... So basically, I was on this world until 11 o'clock at night. And that's when I went off. So, between... It's basically been nearly 10 hours since I was last on the world. They've also put water in there, which is nice. And I've got my infinite water source still. But they've taken everything. My enchantment room. All my furnaces. My chests. Everything I owned, they have taken. Everything I owned. And I don't understand the riddle. Look behind where the fire stings. What? I don't even know who it is. But this is war. Whoever has taken all my things has started a war. Matt and Kieran both said that they wouldn't sabotage my base if they found it. But I don't think Keelan and Luke have been on. Then again, Keelan said he might go on last night, but I didn't check. Because I'm an idiot, I didn't actually check to see if he did go on or not. But this is war now. My entire... Everything I own is gone. And I do not know who's taken it or where it is. But I'm going to go and find out. When it's daytime. They've robbed everything. They've left the base untouched, but every single item I own, except for my ender chest and my anvil, they have taken. And my bed. I don't even know how they found me. I'm in such a hidden location. There's no way that they could have found me. The only thing I can think of is if they have been watching these videos, which is a bannable offence. So if I find out that they have been watching videos, they're getting straight up banned. But I can't see it being Matt and Kieran because, like I say, they said they've got no interest in robbing me and stealing my stuff. But that sign that said Mine yellow block for a surprise, woo. That does not sound like Keelan or Luke at all. Like, they wouldn't just randomly put woo at the end. I've known them for a while. And it does sound like something Matt would do, I'm not gonna lie. Putting woo at the end on a sign that's trying to taunt me. It does sound like something Matt would do. So if it is Matt that's done it, I'm sorry, but his base is going. But before I do destroy anybody's stuff, I want to find out who it is that's done it. Who it is that's stolen all my stuff. Now, I will be able to find it, because I'm the only one on the world with an ender chest, and they don't know where it is. Unless Luke's got an ender chest as well. But they have taken everything I owned. Every item that I own. It's going to take me so long to replace all that. So goddamn long. So I'm fuming. I just logged on, I thought, oh, I'll do a bit of off-camera fishing. Nope. Everything's gone. The entire base is empty. But I don't understand how they found me. I honestly, I can't understand how they found me. They must have spent hours searching, because I was in such a far away and such a small secret location, isolated in the dark side of a cave. There's no way that they found that. But obviously they have. Which is why I am thinking that they've watched the YouTube video to find out where I live. Which, if they have been watching this series, that's a bannable offence. Right. Now, the reason I'm at Matt's base first. And it's the same with the riddle. The riddle doesn't seem like Luke or Keelan. Like, knowing them two, they would have just probably ransacked the base without actually saying anything. Or if they did say something, they wouldn't have left a chuffing riddle telling me, you know, how I can find it. So, look behind where the fire stings. Now there's a lot of stuff that could include fire. If they put it in the net, if they've taken it to the nether and put it all in, I was gonna say a chest, but even to move it, by the way, even just to move all my stuff, it must have taken hours for them to do. Because I had my 4 main large chests, and then I had 3 little chests. And they were all like half full. And they've all gone, all inventory and everything, completely gone. So I'm thinking that they've got to have made 6 trips at least. They must have done. Even with 2 people, it's probably taken 3 trips with 2 people. It does seem like more than a one-man job as well, by the way, because one person would not be able to ransack literally every single thing I own out of my base. Unless they've hidden it, like, extremely close by, which I can't see them doing. I can't see that they've hidden it close by. But if it's Matt's base, if it's Matt, and them ink sacks look so sad, 20 ink sacks. There's 8 there. If it's Matt and Kieran, I've told Kieran his base is untouchable, but if it's Matt and Kieran that's done it, I currently have said to everybody that I mean no harm. I'm currently in peaceful mode with them all. That's changed. Next person I see is dying. No matter if they were involved or not, the next person I see is dead. Right. I can't understand how they found me. I'm actually upset. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind rebuilding. It's the fact I've got to now move and look for another base. Because that one's always going to be compromised. I don't even know where Kieran's base is. Oh, I've run past it like 4 times. Fuck's sake. Now Kieran... You know, Kieran was the only one on when I left the world last night. He was the only one on. If it is him, I'm setting fire to the jungle. And I'm going to watch it burn. I don't even have any flint and steel. Oh, hiccups now. But, yeah, I've lost. So, we've taken a big L. I've lost everything. He's got a plank of wood in his hand. Oh my god! What the fuck? Right. Look behind where the fire stings. He's moved his house. He's actually moved his house. So this is what Kieran was working on. Okay. Anything in their mind? No. No. Look behind where the fire stings. What does that even mean? There's a base down there. Go down, you mong. Why is he going back up? There's a base down here. Is this a strip mine? Yeah, I think that's a strip mine. Okay. There's only 4 people it can be, because there's only 4 people who've been on the world. So, it's Matt, Kieran, Keelan or Luke. But I reckon it were a 2-person job. I think it has to be. It has to have been a 2-person job. Definitely. I'm glad they didn't find the ender chest. So I would have been absolutely gutted if they'd have found that. Problem is, if it's Keelan and Luke, both of them two don't have a base as far as I know. I actually spoke to Keelan. And he says he ain't got a base. He says he ain't really been on that much because of work. But like I say, he did say he'd come on last night. Is it now? No. I'll sleep to make it day. Set my spawn if I die as well. The rest of it, I'm not really bothered about. It's my enchantment table room. It's really my enchantment room and my books that have upset me. The fact that they're all gone. The rest of the shit I can replace. That's fine. I'm not going to adventure through the nether. Not with all my best and only gear on me. Look behind where the fire stings. Where does the fire sting? There's so much fire involved in this world. In what possible direction could they be talking about the fire stinging? Is it have they set fire to something, or are they talking about in the nether somewhere? Or what? I do not know. I do know that there's literally no possible way that they could have found me. Anyone. It's not possible to have found me. It was such a discreet and tiny location. They could not have found it. And they couldn't have followed me because the only time I went back to my base was when Kieran was the only person on. And he was building his base. I don't know where the fire stings. The only fire in my base was lava. But it couldn't be behind there. It couldn't be. Because it just doesn't look as if they're built behind there. It does not look as if they're built that way. Literally back in square one here. Right back where we started. Look behind where the fire stings. So it's not my old base, which I'm still convinced somebody knows where that is and just hasn't said anything, you know. So that's why I moved out in the first place. I found a tunnel in the wall. Matt now claims that he has no idea what I was talking about. But I can't trust anyone now. And the next person I see is getting slain out. Even if I lose the fight, I'm going to do everything in my power now to kill everybody on the world. And I'm not even going to leave their stuff. I'm taking everything that they drop now. I'm taking everything. I'm not too sure where the fire stings, but I'm going to be the fire that stings from now on. The rules hub's changed. It's built entirely out of crafting table. They've removed the sign that says don't sabotage the rule hub as well. That itself is a bannable offence. Literally disobeying the rules. Now that won't be Keelan or Luke, and I know that as 100% fact. That is not Keelan or Luke. That is a guaranteed fact. Because they know the rules. And they have never, to be fair to them, yeah, Luke is a scummy player. But he has never disobeyed any of the rules before. I know for a fact that's Matt. Because Kieran's just been off by himself. And it doesn't really... the only person that the riddle sounds like, and the sign that were in my base, that sounds exactly like Matt. And also, the rule hub has been sabotaged, and they've actually deleted one of the rules, which is don't sabotage the rule hub. So that in itself is a bannable offence. And I know it's Matt because Kieran's been off by himself. Luke and Keelan haven't been on, and even if they have been on, they wouldn't sabotage the rules hub. And Matt openly admitted that he never actually read any of the rules. So, yeah. When he's next on, I'm going to ask him first. And if he says no, it weren't him, then I don't know. But if he admits to it, his base is going. And I might ban him from the world. Because that, in itself, is a bannable offence. Do not destroy the rule hub. So he's absolutely sabotaged the shit out of it. Now that is 100% a bannable offence. Deleting one of the rules and sabotaging the rules hub. So I reckon it is Matt, you know. What I'm theorising, is destroyed the rules hub, and made it out of crafting tables to try and wind me up. He obviously hasn't read the rules, and he don't realise that I can actually ban him for that, because it is disobeying the rules. And then secondly, I reckon he's watched my YouTube videos to find out, because I've told him I'm filming, and I have said don't watch them, but I reckon he either just weren't listening, because that is such a Matt thing to do, just not listen to a fucking word I say, and I reckon he's not listened, and he's gone and watched the video, found out where I lived, got my coordinates, gone to my base, stolen everything and hidden it somewhere. I still don't get what he meant by where the fire stings. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, that's his base. So where does the fire sting? He does realise that I could just completely destroy his base, doesn't he? He is aware of that, isn't he? I'm having his blaze rods. I'm going to also take his buckets. Is that my leather? How much leather did he have in his chest before? How much leather did he have before? That could be my leather. I'm having it anyway, even if it isn't. So where does the fire burn or sting? I hate riddles. Behind where the fire stings. You know what I'm going to do? Go back to my base. And I am going to continue with fishing. Just because I've got an anvil still. And I could still get level 30 for something. But I don't know where they could have hidden my shit. If it is the Nether that it's referring to, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to the Nether, not yet. Not until I get full diamond gear. I'm so disappointed that it's found us somehow. I don't know if it is Matt 100%, but it could be. And he is number one suspect. He is the prime suspect. So, it is such a Matt thing to do, to just completely ignore what I've said and disobey every rule that there is. So, if he's watched my video to find my base, he's getting banned straight up. The only thing that can save him from getting banned is if he returns every item he stole. But even if it weren't him, I'm going to ask him about the rules hub, because they could be two completely separate incidents, by the way. The destruction of the rules hub and the destruction of my base. It could be two completely separate people who've done it. That's been mined. Because those blocks weren't there. They've mined them. Let's check on my village. It doesn't look like they've actually been here. I can't tell if they've been here or not. It doesn't look like it. I can redo my farm as well. But whoever it is has made a massive mistake. You shithouse. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I'll keep the food actually. But they've literally taken everything. Stop! Just let me rebuild in peace, mate. Oh my god. I got slain out by a skeleton. You could fuck off. There's no need, is there? There's no need. Alright. We can rebuild. It's just like I say, the enchantment room and the enchantment table. That's the only thing that's bugging me. That they've stolen all my enchantment room. And all my potions gear. That's the only thing annoying me. Everything else I'm happy to rebuild and replace. It's just my enchantment room and my potions. My potions set up. They've destroyed it all. Where does the fire burn? What do you mean? Look behind where the fire stings. Mate, that's the shittest clue in the world. I might not even try and get it back. I might just rebuild from scratch. Problem is, they know where I am now, so they could find it again. No way! This is going from bad to worse. We've lost everything. You know, in every episode of this series, I'm pretty sure I've lost everything at least once. Every episode of the series seems to be, oh, we've lost everything, let's try and get it back. It's so annoying. I've left all the doors open and everything. That's the only chest I have. Oh, they've actually completely filled in the water. With smooth stone as well. Who the fuck has smooth stone on them? Who the hell walks around with smooth stone on them? Oh, they haven't filled in the water completely. Just the top layer. But who the fuck walks around with smooth stone on them? Seriously. Right. Okay. This is it for this episode then, guys. I will rebuild. And we'll come back stronger. I find out who it is. Matt is the #1 suspect. Because all of this seems like him. And it is very likely that he may be banned from the world. So it's a shame. Not for killing not for like finding my base and destroying it. The only way I'll ban him for that is if he used the YouTube videos to do it. But it's the rules hub that he might be getting banned for. If it was him. But I can't do anything really until he gets on. Why? What's the point in that? Goodbye for now, everybody.